come to order. We do have posting in accordance with Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code as amended, known as the Texas Open Meetings Act. Is that correct?
Yes.
Any members of the public would like to speak, will each have 3 minutes. Okay, don't see any. And today, if it's okay with the court, y'all be open if we move down to item number 9, which is open seal bids for Freestone County Courthouse restoration.
Okay, we received a total of 5 bids yesterday. Numbers from HCS. The second one is from RKJ Construction.
I don't know if you want to go ahead and do it now, but after talking with Scott, we're going to go ahead and announce the bid amounts.
Okay.
These contractors will have something, kind of knowing where they fell within the bids when they leave.
Do you want to, do I need to bring these up to you after I've opened them?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. All right, this is Phoenix 1, restoration and construction. Premier Commercial Group. And this is Stoddard General Contractors.
That was the first one you announced.
Who is that? Oh, Judge.
HCS.
H.
Scott, you had told me that there would be one bid with the fire suppression and one without.
Yeah, it would be base bid and alternate number 1. And alternate number 1 will be the fire sprinkler system.
I guess we're going to go with the, if someone with HCS is here, correct me if I'm wrong, but we'll go with the total under the column estimated cost to complete. Anybody here with HCS? If that is that number, that amount is $12,607,593.
Say it one more time, Judge.
$12,607,593. $593.
Give me a peek at one of these, see if I
Sure.
can find
Yeah.
a number ahead of
Yeah.
you. RKJ's y'all, okay, I figured it's just so that fast.
That number I just give them may be based on other contracts. A lot of this information in these packets is what will help us to score these individual contractors as we look at more than just a number.
Is it on that last page?
No, it's on the first page, it'll say base bid.
Yeah, I went past it, I guess.
Yeah.
On HCS, it says the bid proposal is 2A, but I'm not
Okay, I
saying.
got your proposal form. I was just looking to the back, I thought it might have.
Yeah, those are old projects.
Yeah, I saw that, they were, yeah. Yeah. So, RKJ. Is $9,800,000.
Okay, I'm gonna make a correction on HCG. Base proposal, $5,847,210. There are there's a $15,000 allowance and a $380,000 contingency. And the alternate one is an additional $418,000. The alternate one, Scott, that would be including the fire suppression.
That would be just the fire suppression system.
So, and again, this is just so you guys will kind of know, leaving here, where everybody was. But there will be, in the next 2 weeks, it looks like we have a 2-week negotiation period, and on October 6th, if the money's there and the contractor is chosen, that shows to be our schedule to sign a contract with the contractor.
So that $4 million was the fire.
Well, it was an additional $418,000 on top of $5,840,000, so 6.3.
Put it 6.3.
Yeah,
And this is HCS.
that was HCS.
What was it, 6?
6,300,000, rounded off.
Okay, on Premier, have a bid of $12,882,300. they have a $350,000 contingency, and their alternate one adds an additional $406,000. That's about 13.3.
13.3.
What was the base bid again?
$12,882,300.
Who is it?
This is Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Phoenix One Restoration and Construction. Their bid is $10,294,000 with a $30,000 allowance, $350,000 contingency, and the alternate one adds an additional $715,000. That's about 11-1.
This is Stoddard.
The Stoddard bid come in at $9,980,000. No allowances, $350,000 contingency. And the alternate one, $360,000. Under that, I see an additional $80 per square foot for additional plaster and $285 per cubic foot for additional concrete repairs. Not factoring that in, we would be at about 10.3.
What company was in?
This was Stoddard Enterprise. Stoddard. Scott, any questions for us?
And on RKJ, we always let the, well, I'll get one number on that one. Is that all including the alternate, or just got the base bid on
I didn't.
That's the next
We-
one.
No, there was no
We'll double
alternate.
check.
Yeah.
that? What was the alternate? I think I missed
I
that.
think it was 200,000, wasn't it? Alternate one.
It's on the first,
First
it's on
page.
the second page.
RKG.
Okay.
Yeah, I laid it right back up here.
I got it.
Which is at 10. Which is at 10. It's second page and everything, well, for the first page.
Okay, yeah. On RKG,
RKJ.
RKJ. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
The base proposal was $9,800,000, $25,000 allowance, $350,000 contingency. Alternate one added $200,000.
It's 10.
And the do you have questions?
No, I was just gonna clarify on our bid where it had the price per square foot, that's just for anything outside of the spec plans. So if it calls out, say that wall to be replastered, and then we'll find something that's not on the plans, that's the concrete and the plaster work that we put in there for the allowance. So just anything outside of the specified plans.
Well, I think, the last time that we had discussed, as far as the day that we would receive the bids, we had talked about appointing a committee to work together, to go through each contractor's bid and look at their background and experience, and difference in price and everything like that. So would y'all like to go ahead and appoint that committee today? We had talked about the auditor, the judge, Karen Moore, because she worked with the historical commission quite a bit. Talked about the commissioner being on there, and
nominate Andy Bonner to be the commissioner.
I'll sure be on.
I think it'd be great. Are y'all good with the other people that we talked about previously? Okay. Well, that'll be our committee, and it looks like we'll have 2 weeks to do a lot of reading and notification.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
That, I guess we're going,
Appointing a committee.
Yeah, do we
On who we
need to
want.
vote on that committee? Let's do it.
might as well.
Yeah, I'll make a motion, to appoint the committee as you described.
I
People you
have
described.
those people.
The
The
people
IT
you talked
person,
about, that's this,
IT person, auditor, the county judge, Karen Moore, and a commissioner, which, Andy Bonner.
Yes.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay.
I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor? Motion carried. Go to number 1, approve the minutes of September 17th, regular meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of September 17th, regular meeting minutes.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor, aye? Motion carried. Item number 2, budget transfers and minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve budget transfers, amendments, and certification of additional revenue. Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor, aye? Motion carried. Item number 3, approve and pay bills. Do we have any? No action. Item number 4, approve payroll.
Thanks, Steve.
I got 3 of them.
We don't have any.
We did pass it down.
Yeah, we don't have any.
We might want to get paid 3 times. Oh, didn't know they're all the same. Motion and a second, all in favor, aye? Motion carried. Item number 5 is going to be reports. No action on number 5. Item number 6, burn ban.
Judge, I was supposed to jump over.
Oh, I'm sorry. Glad you said something. I've got Stephen Chad is here with Garland Roofing to give us an update on the current status of the courthouse roof.
Good morning, Commissioners. So we're just finishing up, FW Walton is just finishing their the last little bit of metal. They're working on downspouts right now, and then on Thursday, they'll come back in, put in the counter flashing. If you look at the photo 1 and 2 there, you can see we're making a custom counter flashing that goes underneath that stone. Covers that through wall flashing correctly. All the stone's been cleaned and sealed, and then it's just basic cleanup. So they'll be done less than a week. They should be done, and then the final is once the roof cures out 90 days, they'll come back and put that top coating over the top of that roof system, and that will conclude your roofing project. I'm sorry it took a little longer than we wanted, but it's done. I think the quality stands for itself.
And they'll still go back and put the new ladder in.
They'll still put in the new ladder and the new roof hatch as well.
Roof hatch.
Yes. So, and then Commissioner or Judge wanted me to just pass this out. He has to do an assessment on the county building across the street, the annex. We went and looked at it as well. That lower roof has, on the second page, you'll see some photos. The lower roof's having some issues. It's got 2 roofs on it already, so by code, if you do anything, you gotta take it back to the deck. It's starting to leak in the server room in the corner. We looked at possibly cutting out that section, but by the time you cut out that whole section and get the rest of the roof retapered, and there's some other issues around the ACs, our recommendation would be to replace that. So we just gave you a budget for that for future, just something to notice. That's really all I have. So any questions on that?
Y'all put it on the next agenda to discuss these options for that building.
Have we had anybody else look at it?
And in the future, if you decide to look at that building again for re-roof again, it'll be approve the budget, we'll put specifications, drawings together, put it out to bid. Same process we did on the roof of the courthouse.
That server room sure needs repair, it needs, yeah.
We looked at one option that we talked to Judge Lloyd was, again, taking that corner section out, the big section that's got the server problem. But once you tear that out, you gotta put up a parapet wall to split the roofs.
Yeah.
Then you have to redrain the backside. It's like, at that point, it's like, you're almost into new roof money. So we did look at that option, but it just didn't make any sense at that point. So that's why we came up with the recommendation that we did.
Please. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it.
Hey, Steve, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
If we approve this, how long do you think it would, if it's to get into some bad weather, how long do you think it would take to at least get that part of it done?
If you approve the budget, again, it usually takes us a week or 2 to finish design, get the bids in. It is fall, so most roofers have good flexibility in their schedule. It's not like summer when we did the courthouse. So I think you could, if you approve the budget, let's say next week as a time frame, that would be end of September. I think you could have that section done by first week of November, watertight, so that it's not quite out of the bad weather. You can get some Octobers, but that's pretty good. Just stay out of November.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The group that's here working on this roof, they're interested,
Oh, very.
very concerned.
Yeah.
No.
They're already here, so yeah, that was they probably won't get beat, as far as, if we go, out the bid again, but, we always like to get 3 or 4
Sure.
bids turned in.
Okay.
I have a motion to accept the bid.
Make a motion.
I said,
Motion, second, all in favor, aye? Now we'll go to number 6, Department Head. No action. Go to number 7, special road use agreements. On number 7, that special road use agreements, contracts, permits, bonds, notifications of telephone construction. I have one thing here. When dispatch moved to the federal building, there's been some compliance issues as far as information going from the sheriff's office over to the jail. Some of this was because of the email having to go through a printer that where stuff was scanned in and then emailed. So to get in compliance, we needed 4 POTS lines, plain old telephone service. 2 in dispatch, 2 in the sheriff's office. And Devin, tell me if I'm wrong on any of this, but we need these lines for this to communicate, and it's, even though this is an older system, the way it will transfer from building to building is secure and keeps them in compliance with procedures and procedure. So the quote that we got for all 4 lines installed is going to raise our Windstream, which is now went to Unity, UNITI, by $156.80 per month.
Make a motion, we do it.
Second.
Have a motion and second to amend the service agreement with UNITI. Again,
About the 8-1.
for $156.80 additional
Now,
cost per
you
month.
think it's done? Hell, it may be a dozen. I don't know how many times we can meet.
All in favor, aye?
Ah,
Motion carried.
What's he called now? Good?
Well, I don't know if it's Unity or,
Unity.
doesn't have a Y in it.
The
UNITI.
guy came to mind to work on the phone with Connecticut. Is that right?
Yeah,
It's going to
Connecticut's Windstream.
It's Unity and its affiliates.
Okay.
I would think it's Unity.
Unity. Unity.
Give you that.
yeah,
Yeah. Number 8, approved bonds and education certificates. Don't have anything. No action. Number 9, we're done. Item number 10, discretionary exemption, purchase road-based materials in accordance with local government code 262.024. I'll just read this order for discretionary exemption dated September 23rd, 2025. September 23rd, 2025, the Freestone County Commissioners Court votes to exempt certain items from the bidding requirements established by local government code section 262.023. Discretionary exemptions and related restrictions are described in the local government code 262.064. It is likely ordered by the Commissioners Court of Freestone County that this order for discretionary exemptions be put into place immediately.
Make it motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Sign that. That's-
Ain't nobody bid.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Well, I was the only one that used to bid on it against Winter.
I didn't know the Suncoast used to, whether they.
Well, Suncoast, they may have bid it one time,
Okay.
but it's been way back.
Always been a while.
That's back when the train was running through, out here, and they had that spot out there before we had.
Yeah. That's Ryder, no deal, isn't it? Suncoast?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Over here,
Did you get this?
Thank you.
So item number 11, award seal bid for road-based bulk fuel and solid waste. Right on the road-based materials, there were two bids come in for oil sand, which was Texas Materials, Bryan Asphalt. Texas Materials bid $87 per ton, Bryan bid $70. And on the
Rob,
rock base, we only had one bid from Knife River for $12.50 a ton. They also bid 1x3 at $25 a ton, 1x3, 3x5, and 4x8, all at $25 a ton. And on the fuel bid proposals, three were sent out, but the only person to turn in a bid was the Winter Oil Partners. And on the solid waste, we received a bid from Frontier Waste Solutions. And from Republic.
who do we have right now?
Public.
So what I did was I looked over the two solid waste bids because they're bidding kind of three ways. They quote the compactor, dumpster, 20 yards, 30 yard roll-offs. Took an average of the tonnage in the compactor over 12 months. And again, because of the different way that they bid it on the disposal rate, rent, and then the trip charge to pick it up and bring it back, taking all three things into consideration. If we were to go with Frontier to have that 40-yard compactor dumped, it would cost $1,672. Based on the same tonnage with Republic, that price was $822. So Republic was much cheaper in that area. When we looked at the 30-yard roll-off, Frontier looked cheaper at first, but when you take into consideration the trip charge, the tonnage charge, which is really what put them over the top, and the rent charge, Frontier would cost $578, whereas Republic would cost $472. I did the same thing on a 20-yard, and it's about $100 difference. So the cheapest thing I can see for Freestone County is to stay with Republic.
Make a motion to stay with the vote.
I'll second it.
That's on the road base?
No, that's on the
Solid waste.
Solid waste.
Is there also a motion to accept Winter's Oil for bulk fuel and accept,
after.
All the road
Well, we
base.
gotta accept.
Texas Materials, Bryan and Knife River
Yeah.
acknowledge that they turned in a bid.
Yeah.
Accept all those. I'll make a motion to accept those. I second.
Have a motion, second, all in favor, aye? Motion carries.
How's our auditor working out? Does she seem to be doing a good job?
She will be all right.
I think she's smarter than what you originally told me she was going to be, so.
You undersold it.
That's good. I think she's doing good too.
I think she is too.
Thank you.
Well,
Things get, hey, is it getting better?
Yeah, yeah.
Or is that a trick question?
Yeah, it's a trick question. It's,
No, I mean,
it's, yes,
okay.
yes.
You get all the help
One
you
day
need?
at a time, yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there anything we need to do to help y'all better, to make it better for y'all?
Besides getting POs 2 days before the end of the year.
Right, well, no, we're doing good. It's just one day at a time. This time of year is, of course, very busy for everybody. And, so, we just plug it right along. But I appreciate the support. Thank you.
We're gonna set them all at once, or we're gonna just sit them each individually?
all at once.
Okay.
Is there a motion to approve annual salaries for the county auditor, county assistant one, first assistant auditor, and second assistant auditor?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor, aye? Motion carried. Item number 13. To reappoint or appoint members for agricultural interest representative and industrial interest representative for the Mid-East Texas Groundwater Conservation District. Y'all got one in the book?
Yeah.
Do they want this again, or did anybody talk to Elise?
I don't know.
I had talked to John.
I think, wasn't John here one time? And said
Yeah, he'd been, yeah.
That he would want to be back today, wanted to be on there?
Let's put him on
Oh, did, okay.
there. I don't know.
We better check with Elise, because
Yeah.
she stands tied up babysitting now.
I don't see a date that they want.
They expired December 31st, so
Right.
I don't know.
And the new term begins for 4 years on January the 1st, 2026, but it doesn't show a drop dead date of when we,
You want to table this and talk to these two?
I'd love for you to have a motion to table.
I'll make it. I'll make a motion to table.
Second.
Have a motion and a second to table number 13, all in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 14 is a contract agreement between Freestone County and the Fairfield Library Association for fiscal year 2026.
It's the same thing we do every year, isn't it?
Yep.
Same thing we do every year, and I did look in the budget, because there's no amounts on here, but 670, 316, we had 15,000 in there, so I'm gonna double check that that is $7,500 per library, is that correct?
I think that's the way I remembered it, I think.
Well, that's what was in our approved budget, so on this contract right here, I need to fill out the date and the sum. Have a motion to accept the contract between Freestone County and Fairfield Library Association for fiscal year 2026.
Make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 15 is contract agreement by between Freestone County and the Tick Public Library for fiscal year 2026.
I'll make that motion. Second.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Same one, same, just different places.
I have a motion and a second, all in favor, aye. Motion carried. Mayor, I'm gonna give you both of these, Fairfield's filled out, and we'll do two there.
Okay.
Item number 16, interlocal cooperation agreement between Limestone County and Freestone County for housing and care of inmates.
$50.
Yep, I went from 42 to 50. So in change, I saw that, I saw that. They stuck with us a long time on that.
Well,
They've been good to us.
The state average is 78.
Yeah,
So it's
so
still below
still-
state average.
Very in line, and
Am I right? Okay, I remember that number.
yeah, they're a good neighbor, no doubt about it. Have a motion to,
I'll make that motion.
Second.
motion second, all in favor, aye? Motion carried. Item number 17,